What is good, everyone? Sorry I didn't post anything yesterday. I just had some people over, so not able to really do any live stuff. Don't have the proper equipment yet to just record live and everything on my laptop yet. But yeah, so market's about to be opening in a couple minutes here, and we can see that we're about 70 points higher than the pre-market POC. So I do think we will be coming back down to this level and try to retest it somehow. I don't know if it's gonna happen right away or if it's gonna happen in an hour or so, but we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Yeah, you can see prices starting to reject already a little bit, but we'll see if that kind of holds. Also, yesterday, crazy day. It just went straight up, and I don't understand why market just goes straight up, especially on the day that the government is shut down. Please tell me how that makes sense, because I don't understand. Let's put on my indicator. All right, we're approaching that retracement area on the 144. Let's see if we have a bit of a push up. Or are we gonna go straight down to this level right here at 25,107? Yeah, it also seems like pre-market has just been kind of going up. So I don't know if I trust going long right now until we touch that pre-market POC. All right, let's see if we can get a bit of a confirmed close above here. As long as we don't break this low, I look for the opportunity. We did not break that low yet. Oh yeah, we got it nice. But the 21R did not close above it, but it's all right.
Order filled.
Stop loss just below here. We might get stopped out here. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not liking how that's looking. We'll just have to keep waiting though, because this is part of our model, but on the 21R it did not close below. All right, nice, we got a confirmed up close candle in the 34. So let's see if we can get a bit more of a push up. And I wouldn't be surprised if I get stopped out here.
Stop filled.
Stopped out. I'm not surprised because we have been pushing high and up and up and up, which is all right. Because you can see that price has just been going up. So I'm not too surprised, I would say, that I got stopped out, which is fine. if this 144 candle that's forming, the one where I got stopped out on here, if this is a down close candle, then I will be going short. Yeah, the high of this 144 candle, let's see, it is at 154. So then another 40 points down is around 114. So like around 117 area. Price would need to go to. Price needs to go down here for that 144 candle to close. Also, we don't have any data being released, which is good.
Order filled.
I'm in. Stop. I'm gonna place like around here. Definitely could have waited a bit to enter. But my target profit is actually going to be a bit lower, somewhere around here. I would like to put, instead of minus 61, I would like to put maybe like minus 75. Make that visible. Okay. Yeah, I definitely could have gotten a better entry for sure. All right, we're approaching that pre-market POC. I'm kind of hoping we kind of just blaze straight through it. There was a little tiny buying pressure at the bottom here. But I would say that is to be expected, especially being at this POC. I might move my stop to right, or my target to right here.
Target filled.
Nice. Nice. Decent move. We did have some good sellers here, and now we have some buyers here trying to hold the market. Yeah, you see what I say. We were up here, pre-market POC was right here. I knew we wanted to come down to this area eventually. I didn't know if it was gonna happen like right away, or if it was gonna happen, in an hour or so. But it turns out that it happened right away. We attempted a long entry right here, but it didn't work out for us, which is fine. And then we just, instead of going to the long side, we just went to the short side. And over here was my original plan to exit long, or to exit my short, excuse me. But I have noticed that if I try to do a 1-to-1 on the higher time frames, there have been a couple times, especially these past couple of days, where price will kind of just go like within 5 points or so of the 1-to-1 target. So just to be safe, I just place my target profit at the 75% level. Just saying like, all right, it's 3/4 of the way there. I don't really need to risk anything. Or I'd rather not risk. I'd rather just secure my profits. Yeah, I've also noticed if like my play doesn't work out and we end up going down, or if my model doesn't work out, we end up going down and switching sides, so going from long to a short. If price hits price typically won't hit that like 50% area or the 61% area on the 144 time frame or whatever the higher time frame is. Typically won't. So I can maybe put my stop in this area. So then it would be more of like a 1 to, I don't know, it'd be over than a 1-to-1 or greater than a 1-to-1. Yeah, but with that trade, there is really no need to look for anything else, honestly. I mean, I'll wait a little bit, but I already have my money made for the day. There's really no need to force it. Yeah, I'm just gonna give it like a little bit more time to see if I see another opportunity. But if I don't see anything, then I'm just gonna have to call it a day. How many moves was this? Or how many points? From 115 to 92, so let's say like it was about like 23 points or so. It's not bad. Definitely could have gotten another 10 points for sure. Yeah, if I targeted like an extra 10 points, I definitely would have been done for the day for sure. There's really no need to trade more. We're approaching a demand zone that I drew out, so it could have potential bounce here, but that 15-minute candle is it's looking very bearish, and it'll close in a minute and something. I have been a big fan of kind of using this weekly profile. I feel like it's just easier to try to find like levels instead of just having it based on the daily. The daily is good to kind of like look at the POCs, I believe, but I just feel like with the weekly I'm able to, just see everything. And you can see that there's a whole lot of volume right here. So we should have a tiny bit of a bounce. I don't know how big of a bounce, but you can see it is bouncing a tiny bit. I don't think price will just like go straight down. You can see here. We have broken this high, so my model is no longer valid to go short. The 144, we just need price to go a little bit higher for the 144 candle to close. There is some buying pressure at the top of this candle, or at the top of this right here. We might, if this forming candle's down close candle, it could be actually decent area for shorts. Because we have this high, we have this low inside the retracement area. Tiny high, tiny low forms, but it's just a little sus just because we are at the demand zone that I had drawn out. So now we have this area that we look at. Remember, this is the high we are looking not to break. Okay, we get close below, so let's see if we can get a touch back in. Is that a touch in? I don't think so. This low is at 61.25. This high is at 61. And we probably won't get that touch back in, which is fine. Yeah. Could go short right now if you really wanted to, because that 144 candle did close. And if I entered short as soon as it closed, I probably would have my stop to break even, so right here. And I probably would have gotten stopped out right there at break even. I would expect price to probably at least touch this 50% area. So like, you know, I could still enter over here, but it's just a risky area to enter. I don't know if I'll really enter here once price comes back up here, to be honest. I might just see what kind of happens. But you know, I wouldn't be surprised if it's just like a down day because of how much the market moved. Yesterday. Market moved a lot. And I could have entered at this 25% level. But I'm being like extra cautious, especially since, you know, I already made my money for the day, so. Yeah, you see, and we touched that 50% level. pretty close to approaching this area. I probably could have entered short right here because, oh no, wait, yeah. Because we retraced back into this like whole order block area. Not the actual zone we would be looking into, but it's interesting to see. We are in that retracement area again for the short side. So this is a potential zone. We have a tiny high, tiny low. Let's see if we get another down close candle here. Nope, we do not. So the fact that we were fairly close to reaching into this zone, the original zone that I had drawn out, right here with the tiny high and tiny low, I don't think if price comes back into it, I don't think I would look for an entry to go short. And the reason being, price was just very close to touching that area. So I don't like that. You can see we are in that retracement area now, again for the longs. Let's see if this is an up close candle. Excuse me. I would feel more comfortable for longs in this area just because we're at that demand zone. As long as we don't break this low. All right, and that low is broken. You can see here that we do have a good amount of selling pressure. With the deltas as well, but there's so far no good looking entry. I could go for a long right now. Say I enter at 35. Then I'd probably bring my stop loss to break even right now. I would have got stopped at right there. The reason being as to why I could have gotten in long for a little quick scalp or attempt at a scalp is because I just saw a lot of selling pressure here, but I saw that price was wanting to keep moving up. I would like to see something. Gotta do some quick maths. My calculator. So I like to use, the fib numbers for my range charts. So what's 233 plus 377? 610. So let me look at the 610 chart real quick. This is the 377. So 610. Okay, it's interesting. So you can see we are in a retracement area on the 610. So with the 610, I would correlate that with the 144. And the reason why I started looking at it was just because I saw a potential entry if we were in a proper retracement area. You can see that we have that low formed right here. We have a high formed up here. Tiny low, tiny high, so we'll kind of see what happens there. If anything actually happens or not. And you can see we actually did reject that area that I had drawn out before. I guess I could have entered there, but I didn't really feel too comfortable about it since we were just already pretty close to it. If price is able to continue higher before breaking this low, we will probably end up going up a good amount. So I would say price, but let's see, this low is at 41, so price needs to get to like 77. So it needs to get about like 6 points higher. So I'd say price needs to get to about this level, somewhere around there, before breaking this low, in order for price to have like, greater chances of pushing up. We're still in a retracement area on the 233. And it's funny too, because there's definitely like at least 4 opportunities that I could have entered for a quick scalp, and I think all of them would have been my target would have been hit. But then it's just like when you're already up, there's really no need to look for any other opportunities, or you just gotta play it safe, honestly, because market doesn't always do exactly what you want it to do. And you can see, as I said before, we're gonna have some sort of a bounce here, and we are kind of bouncing from this area a little bit, and it's holding it, which is also what I mean as well. But if we can get to this area up here, to the 77 level, then I do think we will be pushing a lot higher. And honestly, by a lot higher, what I mean is like, we're probably gonna push like at least 50 points or something. but it's not gonna be quick. It'll take like all day or something. I don't know if it'll take all day, but I just know it won't be too quick. We're pretty close to that level yet. The 144 hasn't closed yet, but it seems like it's about to, and it just closed. So I'll show you right here. We have the lows, or the highs, the low. Now we have tiny high, tiny low. So I would like for price to kind of come back into this area. What is this high? At 59. So let's see. So I need price to kind of come back into this area. Which I don't think it probably will for a little bit. But yeah, I do expect the market to kind of go up now, unless we break this area. As long as we can hold this area, the one that I just drew in blue, we should be able to go up. But I'll be right back. This is a good spot for an entry, actually. Closed here. Yeah. This is a decent spot for an entry.
Order filled.
I can definitely go, honestly, we can definitely try to get like 40 points out of this. Oh, also, we are in that retracement area on the 144. Right here. Yeah, we're good. I could move my stop actually to below here. Also, I probably should have gotten it in an MNQ, to be honest. I'm not liking this. I might close out, actually. Let's see. If we can get a little bit more of a push higher, then actually I will like it. I mean, I still like it either way, because just based off the higher time frame. My chart looks a little messy right now, to be honest. It's unfortunate I have no more water. No. There was a lot of selling pressure in this area right here. So let's see if we're able to break this area. If we can get to like break-even area, we should be good. We have some equal highs here. Yeah, and this is the thing about like trying to take plays off the higher time frame as well. You just got to be more patient. I might move my TP a little bit higher. Maybe to another 10 points and 93. Yeah. Or, I may manually close that as well for like around 10 points in profit. Price is kind of consolidating right here. I would like to see like kind of more of an explosive move to the upside, just since we're kind of consolidating here. I will probably end up coming back up to this pre-market POC, which is another 40 points higher for sure. We're back around break even, almost. What is this low? Let's see, from 45 to 40, so about 5 points. So yeah, we need price to kind of just go like another point or two higher, and I'll feel much better about this position. I'm gonna look at the daily. We're still in that same area. Might reject around 89 area for a sec. 86. Yeah, I'm gonna bring my thing down to my target profit down a little bit to about 86. But I do like that 144 candle close. Even though I do think we are going to go much higher, I could put my target profit much higher as well. The reason why I have my 86 target there is just because there's just a low volume node right here. So I'd rather just secure my profits. Ooh, very close to hitting that. I might have to move my stop loss to break even.
Target filled.
Nice. I do think we are going to keep going higher. This was, I would say, a larger risk. Or, yeah, it was definitely a larger risk for sure, but, you know, I trust my model. That's pretty much it. And you see, I knew we were gonna have a little bit of a reaction there, so I'd rather secure than just hold on to it. And we had a little reaction at this spot, which was right at that low volume node, which is pretty good. And I'm content about it, like this, just this region. and I was able to secure almost perfectly. At first we had a spike up, and I was like maybe a tick or two away from getting my actual profit target filled. Honestly, this could be another potential entry as long as we don't break this low and we break that low. All right, yeah, I'm gonna be done for the day. I am looking forward to seeing if the higher time frame play can actually play out well without breaking these lows. I'll bring on the 144. I would like to see if this can, pretty much hold and we do end up pushing higher, which I do think will happen, especially since we are at that demand zone I had drawn out, and we have that, my model just occur. So I do think that'll occur. So we'll kind of just wait and see what happens throughout the day. If we break this low, then, the trade is obviously like invalid and I'd get stopped out for sure. I think I was risking maybe like 50-ish points. Where did I enter? I entered at 73. Oh, okay, so maybe like 60 points I was risking. But I mean, I secured at a great spot. Look at that spot where I secured. That's good. I do think we'll probably end up bouncing more. Yeah, look, we are also, again, in the 144 retracement area. And we have this tiny high, this tiny low. I'm not gonna take another trade, but it's just, it's there. The opportunity is there. So I would just like to see if this plays out real quick. Not yet. As long as we don't break this low, this would still be an interesting area to go long. Even though we did come down, I still think we will be moving up. And yeah, you see we had a nice confirmed breakout above here. Then you kind of just wait a little bit for price to come back into that area, which it did just now. And then I would enter now. So I enter at 69. My stop would be below here at like 46, so about 20-ish point stop loss. Enter at 69. Once we get to around this area, stop loss would be break even for sure. And just a little bit more of a push higher, stop loss break even, 69, and then the final target would have been 10 points right here, and we would have just gotten filled right there. You see, it's this model, lovely. And you can see we are approaching that high again. It's just on the first touch, I knew there was going to be some sort of a reaction, which I didn't really want to take part of, or I didn't want to hold longer, because I would have been like, oh dang, like price rejected this area. I should have taken my profit. But I already knew that was gonna happen, so that's why I just moved my stop loss or my target profit a little bit lower. And you can see before, like, I was very close to getting hitting my target profit right here. It was, I secured at what? At 86.25. This candle high was at 86, so I was just one tick away. And then it came back down, and I was like, dang. But then I was able to come back up, which was, it's a good one. So I still do think price will kind of at least want to come back into this area, another 30 or so points higher. But yeah, that's for you to kind of watch and analyze. So let's see. Yeah, and there's also another opportunity on the 233. Yeah, there is so many opportunities today. It's so good. Yeah, and you can see we finally pushed above this high. And since we break here, yeah, I think this is the area that we would be going towards next. But there's really no need for me to make any other trade at all. Like, I am about 2 to 2.5 times more in profit than what I would I would need to be my minimum, or like my target for the day. So yeah, it's a decent day, I would say. But yeah, with that being said, don't overtrade. Just trust your model, stay calm, and trust yourself. Peace.